In this video, we're going to go over the VideoTube Spy software and show you how we use it in our business. It really is basically the #1 research tool for YouTube on the entire planet. And once you learn how to use this and you start using it in your business, I can definitely tell you you're going to see why it is imperative, and you have to use it on a regular daily basis when you're doing video marketing. One of the top things that you could do with the VideoTube Spy software that I love is it does keyword search results for you, and you can bring back as many as 100 search results all in one spot. And the thing about it is it brings back the results almost instantly. So let's go ahead and just give it a try. Now, if I was going to search for the term Garcinia cambogia, which is one of our favorite things to promote because Dr. Oz made it so famous and popular, I would go ahead and type that here in the search field. So let's just pop this in here. And then if I click search, what it does is it actually brings back the top 10 ranked videos. Now, the thing about it is, as I said, you can search and bring back all the way up to 100 if you want to. So go ahead and you can just put a 0 there and just click on search. And as you can see, it actually brings back the top 100 videos. And what it does is it brings back all of the information about those videos. And the cool thing is that VideoTube Spy, what it does is that it is going to give you the ability to use this information to basically reverse engineer your competition, so you can see what they're doing and you can see what the top video is doing to rank so well, and you can spy on your competitors. So for instance, if I wanted to check out this top video right here, what I would do is, say for instance, if I wanted to see the one with all the most views, because that's the one that's most important to me. I want to see which video is getting the most views. So what you could do is you could go to the column where it says views and just click on that. And what it does is that now when I clicked on it, it went from the lowest to the highest. Now I want to go the other way around. I don't care about the lowest. I want to see who's doing the best. So click it one more time, and what it does is it'll actually bring up the video in the Garcinia cambogia category with the highest amount of views. And this particular video is really doing extremely well. The title, as you can see, is already presented for you right here, so everything is very neatly done for you. Here's a URL to click on to go right to that video. And the main things I want to pay attention to is not so much the rating, the likes, the dislikes. Those are important. I do want to see what their description is, what did they use in their description, and I also want to see how fast did it take to get to that level, this huge of the amount of views. So if you take a look at those two things there, you can see it got 1,465,509 views, and this video was only posted a little bit less than a year ago. So this is a video that I want to pay attention to. Now, because you can see what the top video is doing, this is very important to you. So it'll also show you the likes, the dislikes, as I just mentioned. But a hugely important thing is it shows you the tags. And this is especially important because YouTube actually has removed the tags from the pages. So if you don't use this software, you have to go into the page source code for each one of the separate videos and get the tags each one by one. But this software brings back all of the information to you in just a matter of seconds. So that's why we absolutely love it. It's going to save you so much time when you're doing video marketing on YouTube. And another thing I really love about the VideoTube Spy software is that it gives you the ability to filter your results even more than just what's being offered here. So for instance, if I wanted to find which videos have a certain amount of views, and say for instance I don't care about any of the ones that are anything less than say 100,000, all I would simply do is I can click right here where it says where the drop down is, and then I could choose which choice that I want to make. So for instance, if I want to go after just views, okay, then I would choose if is either greater than or less than. So I'm going to choose greater than or equal, actually, I would say, because that way you'll miss out on one that has exactly 100,000. So I would put in views is greater than or equals 100,000. Then just by hitting this plus sign, it's so easy. you can add this to your filter, and it's going to filter out all of the other ones because I only want to see the cream of the crop, and these are the ones that I want to see, the ones that are ranking the best, as well as I may want to contact these video channel owners and perhaps offer to put my link into their description and do a deal with them. So as you can see, this brought up all of the videos that have 100,000 views or more. If you did this by hand on YouTube, this would take you hours to do. And you got to remember that video marketing is a numbers game. The faster that you can do all of your homework and your research, the more money that you're going to make. So that's why I really love this software. It has so much potential and just so many abilities that, again, to do this by hand would take you forever. This is like literally like having a virtual assistant sitting at another desk waiting for you to give them things to do. So you play with the software. There's a lot of bells and whistles in it. It's very, very powerful. And I have to say, another thing that I love about it is, I'll show you this. You can save the results from your search by simply clicking right here where it says export to CSV. And what that's going to do is it's going to save it as a CSV file on your computer, sort of like an Excel spreadsheet. So that way, while you're doing all of this research, you don't lose it and reference it back later on when you're ready to. So simply click right here, and as it says, it'll bring up file name. Now, usually it puts the file name as the word results. So obviously you don't want them all to say the same thing. That's just a default. So you'll want to go ahead and enter in a specific file name for it so you can find it later on. And I suggest putting in the keyword that you did the research for. And then another thing you might want to do is, if you're researching that keyword again and again, is to go ahead and put in the date that you did the research on. That way it'll remind you as to when it was, and you can save everything nice and neatly on your computer in certain files. But that's really great about the software, is that you could utilize this over and over again. You can do tons of research with it, and this is something that, as I say, it would take literally hours if you would ever even be able to find these same results that this VideoTubes Buy software finds for you. And I have to say that really go ahead and utilize it. Just put it to use, because don't worry, you're not going to break the software by using it, but just find all the features in it. You're going to be able to outrank your competitors in no time at all by being able to spy on what they're doing. And not only that, but being able to find niche keywords that a lot of your competitors would never even find out on their own.